Hi, I am Altay Erkul. My school ID is 1911100 and 28. I'd like to start with C information. Bedran did a great job on Flutter and the Firestore part. Eren managed to do HTTP request and Linux Apache server. Doğu made Google API and backend part, and I did the Python and Bash automation part. On problem statement, we needed a problem to solve. Thanks to our teacher Derya Yılmaz, she saw an insufficiency in emergency healthcare. Our problems are the Ministry of Health lacks a mechanism to route available ambulances to available hospitals. Ambulances waste time if the hospital is full. Discussions and controversy are happening between patient's family and hospital staff. Patient's friends or families can't properly see where the ambulance is and did successfully deliver the patient. Identification and requirements. System needs to show ambulance's route and location while patients are gathered. System should know which hospital is available. System should work constantly using external databases and server hosting services. Application must work on all kinds of devices. Application must be simple for using it easily because lives are at risk and all genres of people should access and use it. For proposed concept, we aimed the main problem. We have two applications, patient and driver. They are using the same database, and we are providing the communication between patient and driver. We can see some screenshots of our application here. On the left side, we have patient. On the right side, we have driver application. They both have to sign in or log into our system. On the left side, patients can call an ambulance with one click, and on the right side, driver can approve all the patients who called for an ambulance, and when they get to patient, they are saying we made it to patient, and then they are going to hospital. On the detailed design part, we have level 0, level 1 and level 2 designs. As the level gets higher, the system is getting complexer.
Hi, I am Eren Güven, and I will talk about the implementation details of our project. These are the main implementations I will talk about. There are two main mobile apps written in Flutter. Flutter is developed by Google and using Dart programming language. It has pre-designed widgets and tools that helps us creating the app. In patient app, there is just a simple button to call the ambulance. After pressing this button, user location gets to the backend operation and closest hospital with an empty spot is found. User can see the hospital's name, location, as well as the assigned driver's location and name. The ambulance location is real-time and there will be a notification after the patient gets to the hospital. This same page with different actions is made using Flutter's conditional visibility widgets. In Driver app, a page appears with current patients waiting. Driver selects the closest patient and there will be another page appears. In this page, a route is printed on map going to the patient. After the driver takes the patient, another widget appears and draws a route to the hospital assigned to patient. All these operations done by a single NoSQL database called Google Firestore. As you can see here, a document first created by patient app. Document has a patient name, location, as well as assigned hospital name and location. After a driver accepts the patient, the document updates its driver assigned variable to true and writes down the driver's name and location. After the driver receives the patient, his patient taken variable gets updated. And after patient gets to the hospital, his patient received gets updated and session ends. These Boolean variables make conditional visibles to work. To create a correct routing, we use Google Maps API. It checks the traffic conditions, distance, time, and turn restrictions to optimize the route. Finally, we have an algorithm to select the closest hospital to the patient. There is Apache server serving JSON data containing the hospital database. The patient app uses HTTP request instead of connecting the SQL database. The algorithm uses this data to find the closest hospital and sends the hospital to Firestore.
Hello, I'm Bedir Han. I will talk about testing demonstration of how our design meets the requirements. The first requirement is application must work on all kinds of mobile devices. Unfortunately, our app just can be used in Android devices. Second requirement is that system should know which hospital are available. When the patient or one of the relatives of that patient tap the call ambulance button, they will see a route to the closest and available hospital. At the same time, a request created in Haysis driver app, they will see this route until an ambulance driver accepts requests. The third requirement is that system should work constantly using external databases and server hosting services. We use databases and server hosting services to store dynamically hospital's fullness ratio. The hospital's fullness ratio, which we store in our database, changes every 5 minutes. We can see that in screenshots. The fourth one is that system needs to show ambulances route and location while patients are gathered. When the ambulance reaches the patient, the driver taps the Reach the Patient button, and this button navigates to another page, the Ambulance Driver app, and the ambulance's live location will display in the Patient app. We can see that in the according video. The last requirement is that application must be simple. It can be used easily by all genres of people. When we look our apps from beginning to end, it is very easy to use. Especially the patient can call an ambulance with one tap using Haysis application. Of course, users should log in the app when the application downloaded at the first time, but it is just one-time thing, so that our application can use easily by all genres of people. You can see that our apps are very easy to use in the according videos.
Hello, my name is Doğu, and I am going to talk about cost analysis for our project. Our project directly uses Google Maps API, Ubuntu Server, Google Firestore data storage, and Firestore real-time database. We also think about the future of our project. We included server maintenance and support part. There is now no need for such a service, but if we choose stop work with server providers in the future and continue working with our own servers and virtual machines, we may require it. Also, the cost may rise even more if the application we are creating is eager to develop and grow, receiving several updates and having additional team members join in the project. However, currently these estimates are not necessary to take into account. Finally, we prepared a very detailed commercialization plan. Our cost analysis graph can be seen in this page. And our cost analysis table and total price can be seen in this page. In Turkey, we wish to begin our application process first. The target audience is everyone who is able to call for help in emergency. Although we have found that similar programs already exist, we provide our consumers with features that are not found any of them. For example, live tracking and monitoring in full emergency situations and checking for proper hospital can be given. Some websites may run ads for promoting our app. Later in the application process, a private hospital can be chosen and application assistance can be given. At the same time, our application can be integrated with the Ministry of Health enables application. By getting feedback from our users and service providers within the application, new features may be added, errors can be rectified, and updates may be added to our application. Two important standardization can be given in this page. First is security. We use CIA, ISO, and IAC standardizations for our security, and for reliability we use MTBF and MTTR standardizations. Another important standardization, certification, and safety protocols can be given in this page. For example, we have measurement standardizations, performance, security and safety, usability, and data integrity, and finally testability standardizations can be given in this page.